Well, from a city that normally gets only about 20 inches of snow a year, they're getting a pretty good wallop right now as we're at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 65 yards. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Ravens 7, Broncos nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots. Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Douglas in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it. Coming after the catch, it's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's May again. He'll spot Henry open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throw again is May. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They motion the slot man left. May to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end Likely. And he's in. Isaiah Likely from Baltimore. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Moving to his left. This one downfield looking for Henry. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Williams in motion. May to the air once more. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, May. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, New England.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
May now on 1st and 10. Complete to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. To throw on 1st down is May. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw now, May. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's May again. That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision. And now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. picked off by Roquan Smith. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
One more, ready?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. It's going to give the ball over on down. Slot man going to move in motion left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Williams in motion. May to throw on second down. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27.
Throwing Jackson. He's got likely over the middle. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Douglas in motion. On play action, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being...
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson rolling to the left. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
First and 10.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball is out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
May to the air once more.
So this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? May to throw again. And now he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That complete to Henderson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's May.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's 2nd down. They'll go play action with May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Throw again is May. He'll go right and find his running back. New England going to take their second timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12.
Here's May again. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal, New England.
Off the play fake, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.